Hello little artists, I'm Mariana Olson and today we are drawing a penguin folding surprise. Are you ready? Let's do this! Okay, we're gonna need paper, something to color with. I'm using markers and something to draw with. I will use a black marker that you can change for a pencil. We're gonna start folding the paper in half. Then we're gonna take the bottom part and fold in half again. Now we're gonna flip it over and fold one more time, and then we're gonna open it, you're gonna flip it, and we're gonna start drawing right here. Hello little artists, today we're drawing a folding surprise with penguins. This video has been one of the most popular video in my channel, so I hope you like this other version. Let's start with the paper. I'm gonna open it like this, and we're gonna start on the outside of the paper. And the first thing we're gonna do is draw the heads of the penguins. So I'm gonna come down here to the middle and I'm gonna put a little dot where the heads are gonna start, and it's gonna look like a heart shape. So I'm gonna start here, going to the left, and I'm gonna pass really close to the end of the paper. Now let's do the other head. It's gonna be the same thing. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna stop really close to the end of the paper. So see, it looks almost like a heart shape. So I'm gonna try to make it look, or make it come down at the same distance, both heads. Next, we're gonna do the peaks, and the peak is gonna be here on the center. So the heads are a little tilt to the sides, and so in the middle, we're gonna do an oval shape that is gonna be the peak of the penguin. So I'm gonna start with a curve, and then I'm gonna do another curve to the bottom. So here the same thing. This one is the middle, and I'm gonna do a curve and a curve. Okay. Now we're gonna do the head. Now we're gonna mark where the eyes are gonna be. So we're gonna start here on top of the peak, and we're gonna go doing a curve connecting to the head. And the same thing in the other side. I'm gonna do a curve and connects here with the head or close to the end of the paper. And I want to repeat that. So I'm coming in a little of the peak, and I'm gonna do a curve. And here the same thing, a little bit in and a curve. Okay. Now we're gonna draw the fins, and they are touching together here in the middle. So I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna put a little dot here. Now we're gonna leave a space, and we're gonna put a little dot. So about 2 finger space here for between the dots. Now we're gonna go here from this point. I'm gonna go down in a diagonal way, down in a diagonal way, and now we're gonna do a curve that connects with the dot that I put on the bottom. Here the same thing. I'm gonna do a curve and connect here on the bottom. So now they look like their fins are touching. Now that we have the fins done, we're gonna connect from this curve to make the head and connect with the fin. The same thing here. I'm gonna connect here down and connect with the fin. Next, we're gonna do the eyes of this penguin. So I'm gonna do a big oval shape here next to the peak. And inside, I'm gonna draw a small circle that is gonna be the highlight of the eye, and I'm gonna color with black around it. Let's repeat the steps in the other side. So I'm gonna draw a oval shape and a circle inside, and let's fill with black. And I'm repeating that in the other side. Okay, now let's move on to the body. So the body is gonna be in a little here where the head is, and I'm gonna do a diagonal line, and then I'm gonna do kind of like a C shape. Let's repeat that on the right side. We're gonna go in, down, and like a C shape. Okay. Underneath this line, we're gonna do the tummy that comes down like this. So underneath the fin, tummy, and remember, do not cross the folding part. And now we can join these two together right here. We're gonna do an extra line here to mark where the tummy starts, just like this. And to finish these penguins, we're gonna do the feet by doing a half of a circle right here. So there, we finished the outside part. Now let's open the paper. And for this part, we're gonna need a plate. Okay, so for me, I'm using this plate. I'm gonna put it in here, and if you notice, I still have room in between the paper. That's okay. I prefer to be a little less. If you have something bigger than this, that's okay too. And then with the marker, we're gonna go around it to draw the ball that they're holding into. Like this. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna extend these fins to make it touch the ball. So I'm gonna cross here the folding part, and I go around and connect to the other side. And then the same thing here, I'm gonna go cross the folding part, touch here, and connect to the other side. Now, if your heads looks like mine, that they are not close here, we're gonna cross the folding part, and we're gonna curve and connect with the face, and the same thing here, we're gonna curve and connect that right there. So I'm doing the same, the line on the top, I'm curving, connect with the hand, and this one just curving, connect to the paper. The very last detail we're gonna do is we're gonna put the lines to make this look more like a ball. From the folding part, I'm gonna curve to get to the bottom of the folding part, and it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna go here, curve, and I'm gonna connect to the folding part, and the same thing now to the other side. We're gonna curve and connect to the other side. And there, that's it. We finished these penguins that they are holding a beach ball. Now let's check how it looks when we close it. And this is how it looks when we open. I hope you like this lesson, and now my favorite part is coming. Let's color. Okay, little artists, we are done. This is how my penguins look like now that I put all the colors. It was an easy color, just 2 tones of gray. I choose a lighter tone here and a darker tone for the flippers. And I add at the end with this color pencil a little bit of rosy cheeks. You can skip this step too. And now let's see how it looks in the inside. And here is this beach ball they are playing with. This was super easy. Remember, you can add some background, like you can put some sand here or like some clouds in the background. You can use your imagination to finish this picture. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss lessons step by step like this one. See you next time.